Let's begin with news coming in on the big war of words between the Kolkata Police and the CBI. Remember how the CBI had said that the crime scene was compromised, and they said this in the Supreme Court too. The Kolkata Police has now released a fresh picture, which is on your screens right now. And in this picture, they've said that look at what's happening around. There are very limited people around. The Kolkata Police maintaining that these are only authorized personnel, meaning police officials, doctors and experts who are at the spot. This is not just the crime scene, but the point of occurrence. What that means is that behind that white sheet is where Abhaya's body was. This was the spot of inquest. And this is a picture put out by the Kolkata Police to back their claims that the crime scene wasn't compromised. So they're saying the point of occurrence, where the body was, there was no sort of tampering whatsoever. It was sealed off and only authorized personnel were allowed there. This is a picture now where the Kolkata Police is saying it corroborates our claims. It says very clearly, it shows very clearly that very limited people were allowed close to the body. They are attempting to counter what the CBI has put out essentially in the Supreme Court, saying not just the crime scene, the point of occurrence has been compromised, has been tampered with. And to counter that, the Kolkata Police has put out this picture from August 9th, from the day when Abhaya's body was found, showing how a white sheet has essentially been put up in the seminar hall, because beyond the white sheet is where Abhaya's body was found. That's where they've put up that particular screen to ensure nobody else could catch a glimpse of the body. And all of the people around, according to the Kolkata Police, are all authorized personnel. Now, if that is really the case, there are several questions that come up. Number one is then who leaked pictures of the body? If these are all authorized personnel, then clearly there was a breach from one of them, which is also hugely concerning. Secondly, you saw all of the back and forth from the hospital and those tapes which we've played out here repeatedly on India Today, in which the hospital administration tells the parents that Abhaya's in a critical condition. She's been moved to the emergency ward. She's passed away now. All of that clearly lies, because her body was very much kept exactly where it was found, even for the inquest. Let me bring in Suryagni Roy as well as Shreya Chatterjee for more details. Suryagni, to you first. The Kolkata Police putting out this particular picture to say, look, at the point of occurrence, not the entire seminar hall, but the point of occurrence was untouched, untampered with, and only limited people were allowed close to Abhaya's body.
Well, Akshita, there needs to be a clarification on this. Kolkata Police has not issued these pictures. These pictures were accessed by us. Then we found that these pictures are out on, on the internet. Now, the Kolkata Police has clarified its stand on these two pictures that we are talking about. In these pictures, Akshita, we can clearly see that this is the point of occurrence, and there are people in and around that particular, cordoned off area. This becomes important because the CBI time and again had stated, even at the Supreme Court, that the point of occurrence was tampered, which had caused them issues in investigation. So now the Kolkata Police, they have reacted on this particular picture that was, out on the internet. They have stated that this picture is from the 9th of August. It's around 4:40-ish when this picture was taken, and it is just after inquest, and no outsider is present in that particular picture which we are talking about. These are all the people who are a part of the investigating team. This becomes important once again. I need to reiterate myself that this becomes important because the CBI had claimed at the Supreme Court that the point of occurrence, PO, that was tampered, which caused them harm in their investigation. Now, speaking on this picture, the Kolkata Police has stated that there were no outsiders in the PO or in the cordoned off area where the body was found. All these people, they were a part of the investigating team. Back to you.
Okay, all right. So, Suryagni, putting those details out for us on exactly what the Kolkata Police's clarification is. So this is not a picture released by the Kolkata Police. It's a picture on which they've clarified to say that these are only authorized personnel who are allowed close to the mortal remains. Shreya Chatterjee is live with us to get us details of what the CBI has to say, because Shreya, the CBI has completely countered that. They say the crime scene has been tampered and compromised. They've said the point of occurrence also was compromised because they say people were allowed inside.
Well, first and foremost, Akshita, for this we have to understand the timeline of the entire piece of investigation. What the Kolkata Police essentially is suggesting that from the time of their appearance in the crime scene, they ensured that the crime scene was not tampered. So the Central Bureau of Investigation, however, will be investigating a pre and a post scene on what exactly transpired, whether there was any kind of interference on the part of the hospital authorities. However, this photograph, as my colleague was rightly pointing it out, somewhere down the line corroborates what Kolkata Police had earlier said, that they had used a white sheet and separated this point of occurrence, which is essentially the dais in the seminar room where the body of the deceased was found. And remember, when a video went viral, that was from the other half. So this is the alibi that the Kolkata Police has been putting in. In this particular photograph, we can see the forensic team doing their work, which is collecting the exhibits, and also subsequently they must have gone ahead with the inquest procedure. So this is what the photo corroborates, and we can also see a Kolkata Police officer who's standing outside the point of occurrence. So this is from the timeline after the Kolkata Police had reached the spot and secured the crime of scene. But clearly, the CBI's investigation into an alleged cover-up continues with something they had also gone on record in the court suggesting that the crime scene was altered. So clearly, we'll have to wait and watch for the investigation.
The question is, okay, at the point of inquest, clearly the area was secured off. So even if, that happened, the question is, before this and after, was there a similar kind of cordoning off that took place? Before perhaps the Kolkata Police reached the spot, was the area compromised? Is that what the CBI is indicating at? Or are they directly pointing fingers at the Kolkata Police and saying that while the cops were deployed there, the crime scene was tampered with?
Well, Akshita, as per the Kolkata Police, and be it on record or on source base, Kolkata Police time and again has maintained that it was 9:30 a.m. On Friday, 3 weeks back exactly. It's a third week. It was 3 weeks back exactly when they were when the body was first seen by someone, and then at around 10:10ish. The Kolkata Police outpost was informed. There is an outpost of the Kolkata Police at the Arjikar hospital, just like in every public hospital. So that is when they were informed, and immediately they had rushed to the spot and they had cordoned off the area at first. Now, as Shreya mentioned, that yes, Kolkata Police has time and again maintained that ever since they were, they arrived at the PO, they arrived at the seminar hall, when they took it over, they made sure that no one had, entered the point of occurrence, or let's say the sealed off space. As Shreya mentioned, some days back we had, spoken about the news of a video that went viral, wherein we could see many people walking around one particular area. Kolkata Police had even clarified their stand on it, that the room was, it's almost 50 feet in length. 40 feet from the point of occurrence was it was sealed, and the crowd that we could see, that too were part of the members, influential members of the hospital, doctors, EMOs, security guards, and parents. That was in the remaining 10% of that seminar hall, and beyond which was the passageway. So Kolkata Police time and again they have maintained that the PO, the point of occurrence, that wasn't tampered with, and it's only them and them only who have been present at the spot. Back to you.
Okay. So they've maintained there's no question of the crime scene being tampered with. They followed due process, due protocol, and perhaps the picture that you see on your screens, this was when the inquest took place. That kind of corroborates what the Kolkata Police maintains, that, only authorized personnel were allowed close. There wasn't any sort of crowd around the body, and when the cops came in, they secured that area in the seminar hall.